start modeling the hand. The first thing I've decided to do this time is to make a nice low poly hand with the right proportions, and then decide to sculpt after that. So what I do is I'm going to use a reference image I've gotten from the internet named hand pic. I'm going to open it up. Just down here under background images, tick that, add image, select your image. I'm in the right orthographic view, which is 3 on the number pad, and I'm going to just zoom in, shift and middle mouse to move over. Now this is a screen grab from another video, so he'd already started doing what I'm going to do here. I'm going to create, using Shift A, I'm going to create a plane. I'm going to rotate the plane 90 in the Y. Scale is just S. Move it again here on top of the hand. To scale in the Z, you just press S and then X. To scale in the Y, S and Y. So just have that just there at the start of the wrist. Then in edit mode, it's just tab and edit mode. I'm going to extrude out the edge, so it's control tab to go to edge mode, select the edge, press E, and then select the edge, press E, and extrude that out. Control tab to go back to vert. Control tab to get back to vertices. Then just move each vertex out. It's just basically back and forth, edge mode. Select the edge, E, extrude it out. Shift, control tab, vertex. Select the vertex, move it to where you want it. I'm tracing what was there before, and very smart. Just make sure there's an edge for the thumb. So back to edge mode, E, again, vertex, make sure that select and move it just so that there's full edge for the thumb there. And then back to edge mode, which is control tab vertex, or control tab edge mode. Select the edge and E, extruding it out once again. Control tab vertex, select vertex and put it there. Control tab E, Control R gives you subdivision, and using the mouse wheel you can add divisions. So what I want is 4 fingers, so I'm going to divide it by 3. Click to decide the number, click again to decide the position, and then I'm going to go into vertex again and just zoom in a bit there. Okay, so just to fully happy with them, make sure they divide the fingers up evenly to their size. Okay, then I'm going to go back into edit mode, select the edge, E, extrude it out to the very end, then Control R with the mouse wheel to decide how many edge loops I want, and where I want them is second click, select again, Control oh no, just E to extrude out to the E. Extrude out the thumb there as well. Control R before I go back into vertex mode. Okay, and go back into vertex mode. Just start moving them around a little bit, grabbing them and moving them just to get the shape right. Now this is all a plane, so it's just basically tracing the shape in a plane form at the moment. Make something very simple but have the shape and the proportions right. Tip of each finger and thumb has a face of its own. Maybe even to edge mode, Shift R, and just put one more in there. And back to vertex mode, just to have it kind of like that. Zoom out to see what that looks like. Lovely. And to get that wireframe mode, I just press Z, select wireframe, select solids. That's just a plane, flat plane at the moment, like a cutout high-fi. So then, in edit mode, to make it a 3D object, go into faces, press A to select all, then I'm just going to go into a 3D perspective just so I know what direction I'm going. E to extrude, and just extrude it out to a thickness, so you have like this very simple 3D kind of box of a hand. So the next thing I would do is Control Tab Vertex, and I would start selecting vertexes. This is Alt I, and it's just a little tedious, but it just works better. Maybe Shift Select might make it easier. Just start moving the vertex so you're bending some of the fingers. Try and keep the width the same. It's just going to be easier when you're sculpting. Okay, so what I did then was I just played around the vertices and the edges, maybe scaled a few of the edges, just moved around the vertices, just so I have the fingers all a little bent, have a little bit of shape on the thumb, and created the wrist there as well.